Hello everybody, Thrifty Witch. Today we're going to be doing a tarot card review, and we are going to be looking at the Halloween Oracle. I absolutely love this Halloween Oracle deck. If you are into the Mexican tradition of Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos, and you love the imagery of that, the sugar skulls, or calabazas. I'm just trying to remember some of the stuff I remember from being in Texas. You're going to love this deck because this has a lot of that imagery, and I'm going to be showing you what's inside the box. So here is the book by Stacy DeMarco. So here's the book, and a fairly chunky little book, and this is what the back of the book looks like, and this is exactly what the backs of the cards look like, except this is in negative form, and what's on the cards is actually in a positive form. So I will show you. And there's an air show going right now, so I'm not too far from the base. So you guys are going to periodically be hearing F-16s flying over. I know the snowbirds are supposed to be performing today, so it might actually get just a little bit noisy in the background. So here's what the backs of the cards look like. Really fun and neat looking. And I'm going to go through the deck. Dawn, the light after the darkness. Skull of darkness. Blind spots. Graveyard. I think it says unnecessary fear. The veil. The future. Spider. Community and web weaving. The lamp. Remembrance. Winter. Sadness and pausing. Ancestors. The love and legacy of your DNA. Ghost. Regret. Trick or treat. Mischief and play. Lady de los Muertos. Acceptance and equality. That is just absolutely gorgeous. Eternal love. The cauldron. Mummy. Zombie. Forgiveness. Death. Vampire. Midnight. I love this one. there's one of the big sugar skulls. That's how they make the sugar skulls. They put decorations all over them. Owl. Skull of stars. Barmbrack. I think this might be referring to the bread. Scrying. This one here is invisibility. Joy. Risk versus reward. Skull of light. Then there is the hearth. Exploring your wildness. Hidden talents. And the last one is the cat, the black cat. So I'm going to do a quick reading for myself to show you guys how accurate this is. So I've actually pulled my 3 cards that I actually had a question to. And the first one that I got pulled was the werewolf. Now, this actually fits in with what's recently, even though it's a past card, this has actually recently happened to me within the last 3 or 4 weeks ago. So this has to do with transformation and letting go and being the person that you're meant to be. And so this is actually referring to me holding back with my intuitive abilities that I have. And I've had people come up to me and ask me to do tarot card parties and do kind of metaphysical type group things, and I'm still not comfortable with that yet. I'm working on it. In time I will eventually do that. So I've actually gone into the book and I'm actually going to read from the book what the book says. So there's the werewolf. And it says, and there's actually a neat little chant that's next to the card. So, luminosity triggers it, a wild moon rides, pain and blood and fangs, fur and howling, and the wolf guises. So, I'm going to read the meaning of the card rather than reading the whole aspect of the drawing and all that. The werewolf is a kind of shapeshifter, but only one that has traditionally had little control over their wildness. So this is talking about me letting go of that control and letting me, the person I'm meant to be wild and free. In ways, inner battles between civilizations and wild animal instincts in nature. Nature fights inside the body. Vitality, strength, and freedom of the animal versus the reason and control and the intellect of the man. Which one throughout is a dominant force. What is healthy and balanced between animal nature and one that is wild and free. Flipping the page over. Connected to nature, is radically changed when we let go of the things that we cannot hold on to. The wolf asks us to consider balance and delve into our own ideas and our own wildness and independence and custodianship of the planet. When it is when is the last time you spent all day outside doing whatever you wanted to do and howled at the moon? Do not be quash about this. You have a curiosity of what you are lacking on the inside. So this is talking about you delving down deep within yourself and actually discovering your animal instincts, your animal aspects of who you are, and letting them go and letting them be free without basically having no guilt about no guilt over what you want to do. As an example, every morning for about 30 to 45 minutes, I go outside on my back deck topless so that I can get vitamin D. And there are quite a few second story houses around me, and I don't give a shit. That's the whole wild and free thing. The witch, that one has to do with harnessing. There it is. Okay. So I'll read the witch. Holding the witch card means that you can weave your own change throughout your life, and that the magic indeed is in you. You must understand that you have the power and it is real. Many also indicate that others may feel threatened by your developing power, and they may decide not to be part of your relationship anymore. Be prepared for this. Do not be discouraged. New friends and better opportunities will be attracted to you when you release more of the negative that you are holding. So this is actually this is confirming what's going on with me right now. I've actually lost quite a few friendships because of the fact that they've actually found out what I've been doing and they want no part of it. So, no big deal. Let's see. Next one has to do with the black cat. Now, this one here, I know exactly what this one is about. This one here is actually about, I've been invited to do a couple of tarot card parties or metaphysical parties, and I'm still not comfortable with using my abilities around large groups of people. Being around 3, 4, 5 people is okay, but I start getting really, really anxious and jittery and nervous when there's more people around. So I'm actually pushing my limits. And that actually might even refer to this again, with pushing my limits to see how much I can do without overstepping my boundaries. So, that's pretty much it for that. And if anybody has any questions, I would love to answer them. Thanks for watching, and have a great day, everybody. Blessings. Bye.